Beloved, you've been really been putting in the work. Now, I was just putting some cards away and 3 cards popped out from my What's the Vibe deck. So the first one that popped out was healing. You've been really putting in the work. You've been showing up every day, despite how hard it was for you to show up daily. You got up every day, you put one foot in front of the next, and you were grateful and thankful for everything that was around you. Because you knew that what you had left to cause you such trauma was far better than where you were going. Angel numbers 999. And you started to pour into yourself. You went in. You found your voice. You found your light. You found unconditional love for yourself. You set your boundaries. And you remained hopeful and optimistic that everything was going to work out for your highest good, despite what was being thrown at you. And because you kept the seeds of hope alive within your energy field, you began to attract success, blessings, people, situations, gifts to you that you would have never thought that you would have attracted before you started this massive healing journey. Because finally, within the chaos, you found peace, tranquility, and your harmony. And you realize that the only person that can deliver that for you is yourself. So you don't do chaos, beloved. You don't do conflict. You don't do toxicity. You left that for those karmics over yonder and decided to separate yourself. Because actually your inner peace, your external peace, made you balance, and that's where you found your happiness. And because you kept going and going and going, you realized that there was so much in life, endless possibilities open for you. And with that optimistic self-love and just joy for life, and not actually looking on the past as something that's just been like, it's very heavy, like, you were almost like, nah, I'm going to learn from this, lessons learned. And I'm going to know what I need to do to be a better person for my community, for those people around me, for myself. So because you went in and you focused on yourself, you started to follow your dreams. You followed your dreams, you made up your mind, and you believed in yourself. Because your self-worth went from yay high to exponential. And those possibilities led to Spirit giving you a little gift, a little companion who brightens your day. A little companion who just makes life worth living. A masculine energy, very grounded, very balanced, working on their shit, but a lot better. Nothing compared to what you've left behind. And it says here, authority, discipline, father figure. Absolutely. You're going to have a family with this person. Because this is you today, beloved. You live in the moment. It's good vibes only around your energy, in your home, Good vibes only, now and in the moment. And because you're in this energy of peace and harmony and being hopeful and healing, and you're just appreciating everything around you, Spirit's sending in someone that actually really longs to be with you. In fact, they're craving intimacy with you, and they're lusting after you as well. After everything you went through, beloved, Spirit is delivering you, if not already. And I believe that this person is probably here already because the energy is so present. That Spirit delivered you somebody who you never thought you'd ever meet. You never thought that you'd find love again, simply because of the traumas that you had experienced previously. Because you didn't think you were worthy of giving love, and you were not worthy of receiving love. But the healing that you did and the introspection just sent you into tower after tower after tower, sieving through all of that trauma and all of those blocks and everything that didn't need to be there. Well, needed to be there, but didn't need to go with you into your new relationship. And remember, these energies can be flipped. So it may say masculine energy, but you could be a masculine watching this, and you may go for a masculine or you may go for a feminine. You know, flip the energies as you so wish. But at the end of the day, Spirit has sent this person into your life to show you what non-toxic love feels like. Now, you may have been in a position where you might have experienced toxic love growing up as a child, so naturally this is what you gravitated towards in your spouses that you came together with as an adult. But because you've had to go in so deep, so hard, you're now in a position where you're just like, actually, I was accepting breadcrumbs. I was love bombed. I was manipulated. And now I know what I want and what I need and what I should accept and what I shouldn't accept. But you had to learn that through going through this heartache so that you were able to build your self-value up. This energy feels really peaceful. It feels really calming. It feels really tranquil. It feels very grounded, very centered, very protected. It's a completely different energy to what you've left behind. But the energy that you left behind, you had to leave it behind because you needed to awaken. You needed to start healing. You needed to heal. And you needed to find your inner harmony, your inner peace, your inner balance, your inner happiness. Because once you found that and you were okay sitting in a room by yourself, you can literally take on the world. You can tackle anything. But this person who's here in your life right now, who is literally lusting after you and just wants you to be close to you all the time, this is a beautiful person energetically. Yeah. Sometimes people don't like to heal because they say it's too painful, 919. But you know what? Once you're brave enough to take that first step, that new beginning, the Fool from the tarot deck, and start your healing journey, the only way is up. Once you're brave enough and you put your ego down, and I know it's very difficult to put the ego down. I've seen it many times. But once you put your ego to the side and you start your healing journey, Spirit always rewards you. So Spirit's rewarding you with a beautiful, beautiful, unconditional love. And I know that you're ready.